It is one of those stories, just like a lot of stories are, where there's nothing really to take away from it unless it randomly happens to hit the person a certain way in some certain very specific way, like just something from it sticks. But you're never going from a story that unless it's really well put together or at least makes sense on very grounded levels, it's never going to stand the test of time and be something where we say terms like down the rabbit hole for a reason. Because if we didn't have that term, we would have to come up with something else, or somewhere along the way somebody would be like, how do I explain that when I watch a video on YouTube, then I start following all these links and I go down a rabbit hole? What do we say instead of that? And because a story had this clear symbolic thing of just you're falling down a rabbit hole, now you're in this just where the heck did I go? Like there's such a distinct moment, a distinct event in that story that is just so clearly definable as like falling down the rabbit hole. Like it's just such a distinct thing that it can spread. And when you have a story that's just like a bunch of random stuff slapped together and the whole thing's kind of a fever dream, or it doesn't really have distinct moments that are like, this is what the story, like the kickoff of the story or the finale of the story or like the key moment of the story that it's all built around. There's like nothing there for people to, as a collective, to grasp onto and be like, I get what you mean, because it's purely what each person got what they mean. It's going to be something different for everybody, so it doesn't mean anything to everybody. Then the fiction kind of lost its purpose, and it can't do the symbol that would then transform people in the world. Like it loses the potency of what a fantasy could be.